The drama escalates in the never-ending saga that is Tori Spelling's life in last night's explosive episode of her Lifetime reality show. Tori and husband Dean McDermott tackled their first couples therapy session since his affair. And Dean tells the world that after Tori found out he cheated, he had a nervous breakdown and contemplated suicide. Watch this from True Tori.
We're sitting here in the room where I had my breakdown. And I've been looking at that crack in the window. And I remember looking at that crack that day. And while we were waiting for the EMTs, I was thinking, I've got a window of opportunity here, no pun intended, to kick that out, because it's already broken, and just dive out it.
Really? That's what you were thinking?
Mm-hmm. So...
And you didn't do it?
I didn't do it, but I mentioned that to show how far I had gone down the rabbit hole, and that the only way out was for me to leave this earth.
And it's not just Dean in crisis. Now, Tori's reportedly going through her own crisis. Straight out to Alexis Therese. Chuck, senior entertainment editor, Radar Online. What is the latest with these two?
Oh my gosh, I feel like Dean is the most selfish person on television, which is really hard to be. He is basically saying that he didn't care about his 5 children, 4 with Tori and the 1 with his first wife, that he cheated on with Tori, and he was just going to jump out of the window and commit suicide. It's an absolutely ridiculous plot line in this so-called reality show that these two have concocted. It just seems like another tale from Tori and Dean, that they would all of a sudden allow his wanting to commit suicide to be on their reality show, when all they have been doing is really trying to pull the wool over everyone's eyes, I think.
Well, let's get to that in a second, but what makes this even more shocking is that Lifetime allegedly did not know Dean was thinking about killing himself until they were actually videotaping that therapy session.
Are you okay talking about that on camera? I didn't tell them any of that. That's not for this. That wasn't part of this. Like, I don't want you.
I know, babe, but you know what? It's where I was. I'm being honest. I know you.
Even now, I'm like, is he thinking clearly that he's now admitting this and he wants this aired? Like, I don't even know if I'm okay with that.
Dr. Judy Ho, boy, do we need a psychologist. Tori says she was planning on keeping this whole issue of the contemplation of suicide by her husband a secret, but after the bombshell was dropped, Lifetime actually stopped production to get a psychologist to evaluate him to make sure he was stable enough to continue. Should they be talking about this on television?
Well, and this is exactly why I feel like they should have never filmed something so private in the first place. And Tori has a long history of denying any type of mental illness. She's had a lot of people ask her, does she have an eating disorder? She's always said no, but then admitted to starving herself to lose her baby weight. This is not her first hospitalization. She had one back in November 2013. Same mysterious reasons that nobody really knows about. And so it doesn't surprise me that she would tell her husband to keep his possible mental illness on the low. But this is a terrible message to send him. And if he is really this sick, like you said, Jane, they should have absolutely stopped the show right there, gotten him an intensive psychological evaluation to make sure that he's not actually suicidal. But we can't let go of the fact that there is a possibility that Dean is saying some of this for attention. He may be saying some of this for attention as well, because he's not taking responsibility for his behaviors.
Rosie Noesi, radio personality, I think just participating in a show like this would be enough to make me suicidal, because I don't think that living your life in front of cameras 24/7 and revealing intimate details of your personal life and your sex life is healthy.
Agreed. And not only that, now you look at it, why did she get kind of upset when he revealed that? I feel like she's wanting the cameras to document this process, so in the future she can actually tell her kids, hey, you want to know why mommy and daddy are not together? Let me show you why. But now that Dean has revealed this, we kind of sympathize with him. He has a mental disorder, and it makes us look at this situation a little different. We don't feel that bad for her now. We do feel bad because he's selfish, but we see there's something kind of wrong with him now. So her plan went awry.
Is this crying you're looking at fake? Is the whole thing fake? Are they lying about everything?